There he is, right? Too funny. Anyway, we're down in the Dalaran Sewers. I wanted to do a full walk around, uh, kind of show everyone what we're seeing down here. So as you come down, we'll start off by the Karis Landing entrance. You come down, you're gonna see this guy Valzoon. Valzoon, it says it's like, well, what are you exactly? It's like I provide information no other can. Um, that's all you need to know. And when you go ahead and click let's get back to the matter at hand, um, it brings you right back. So we're yet to determine what he's going to be used for. Um, just an overall summary, when you get down to the Dalaran Sewers, there's NPCs that you're killing to award yourself sightless eyes, and the sightless eyes are then purchased from vendors throughout the sewers for miscellaneous things like recipes, toys, pets, um, glyphs, and stuff of that nature. Um, so you can kill the NPCs to get sightless eyes, but you can also kill players to get sightless eyes. But the only way you can kill players to get sightless eyes is to pay off Wraith in here to pull the guards out of the sewers. You can also purchase a crate of Roustian harnesses for other players to use to mount while down here. Um, and so it'll create 25 mounts for 950. So a lot of it's a team effort purchases. Not necessarily something that you'd want, um, but it'll make things faster if you're doing things as a large group down here. Um, when you go ahead and come over here to these two, this gentleman is just selling your typical general or trade goods. Um, this gentleman, the Sergeant Wilson, if you want to go ahead and queue for an Alliance Battleground, um, it'll go ahead and give you the debuff Mercenary Contract, which will allow you to go fight for the opposing factions. Um, if you go ahead and drop right into the heart of the underbelly, you're gonna find Laura Malley here. Um, she sells you the sewer pipe jelly, which is the pet. Um, a leather leash. That is a leather working item that can create a toy, and then if you notice, the toy is not soul bound, so this is an item on the AH. Um, and then the flaming hoop, which is another leather working pet item. Once again, a toy that is not soul bound. So you can pick up both of those for 150. You can pick up the sewer pipe jelly for 250. The young mutant war turtles. What this is, it places some pets on the ground near Laura Malley that you and other players can fight and capture. So you'll go ahead and spend the 1500 here, and four young mutant war turtles will spawn in front of a Laura Malley that you and others can tame up. Um, so, aside from that, down here in the main room, you have the access to the Warlock class hall over here in the back. It's as you know, as you're headed towards the other entrance that takes you over to the what's that, the Violet Citadel there. I apologize. Yeah, to the Violet Citadel entrance. Um, you'll find the Warlock class hall there. There's another vendor right over here. A lot of this stuff is these really cool toys and trinkets and such. If you go out and get glorious earwax candles, you can actually trade those earwax candles for sightless eyes. I've yet to discover these candles, and I also would like to say that the sightless eyes are so easy to farm down here. Um, I picked up thousands in like an hour, I felt like, so I was able to do the pet and pick up a bunch of recipes and get a lot of stuff done um, right away. But with that said, like, so imp binding contract summons a large number of imps to the underbelly. Now, these imps in the underbelly, the only benefit is to really give you more sightless eyes, but if you were to go around and kill all the imps yourself, you're not going to get 225 sightless eyes. So you'd be like, well, why would I do this? Well, you wouldn't do this as a solo. These are group items. So if you have a lot of people down here, it's kind of like a do unto others, and others will do unto you. So like if you spend 250 and you allow the entire room to accumulate 1,000 sightless eyes because you have multiple people looting, um, it's one of those situations that teamwork makes the dream work, you know. So you got a bunch of stuff over there. Um, if you come over here to the bar, I guess this is remaining. If you have any sightless eyes when you're done, you can come down here, have yourself a couple drinks. There's a banquet here that'll feed 25 people. So maybe as you're doing stuff, you can donate a banquet to the cause. It costs 650 sightless eyes. So I'd be careful purchasing unless you had a good bit of people down here and you guys were rocking and rolling. Um, Same thing with the screecher whistle. It's going to bring bats down here. And once again, it's for teamwork. So you're going to learn recipes, for like blacksmithing, leatherworking, tailoring. A bunch of that stuff is here, but this is level 2 and level 3. So, you'll get your level 1 done, and then this is where you'll pick up the recipes for 2 and 3 for some of the items. And then over here you got a wild magical wand, greatly increases the health and damage of the bosses in the Dalaran underbelly, also increases the amount of sightless eyes that they drop when slain. So I tried that one out right away, and it bonused 50 for me. So I was like, why am I gonna spend 175 to give myself 50? And like once again, if you're a group of 5 people, and you give a 50 bonus to 5 people, that's 200 sightless eyes. So you spent 175 to make 250 for your team. So teamwork makes the dream work. Um, and like I said, if you're down here helping people out, let's say you've already got it done. Now you've got 1,000 sightless eyes laying around. You can provide nice bonuses to other people. And then there's some awesome toys like here's a tailoring one, set out a clothes chest for your raider party to try on. So like as you're out on a raid, and it dresses them up as Dalaran citizens. And then there's a couple cool jewel crafting necks. So like this one for mage, cast a random damaging spell at your target. It's on a 5-minute cooldown. So I'm sure that damaging spell is something that ties in with your mage spells there. Um, but it's random, but it sounds like it can be pretty boss considering it's on an instant. Um, and what can we talk about aside from there? So if you go up top here, there's Kahuna portals and jujus. So if you know, there was a bunch of items here. I've already unlocked them. They were approximately 200 sightless eyes each. And as I got my sightless eyes, I brought them over here. It could have been 500. Don't count me on that. But it allowed me to access additional entrances to the Dalaran Sewers. Like I know there's going to be one in the alchemy lab, and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, cool, these little like areas where I can pop down into the sewers for like PvP, ins and outs and stuff like that. Um, but I'm sorry, the portals aren't active right now in the beta, so we weren't really able to see that or test that. And the Croc Mojo up here, this is to flush Croclus out of the pipes of down. Once again, this is a group item, so you wouldn't spend 175 to pull these crocs, because unless you had like 5 people down here. Um, Really cool glyph of critter hex. Use hex on critters, lasts 1 day, and can be cast on multiple critters. Um, I'm pretty sure I saw a rat or a no, you know what it was? It was a cockroach hexing um, to teach you to turn your hex into cockroach ability. The vendor disappeared on me here, so I don't have information on this. I thought it was going to be a consistent vendor, um, but evidently it's not. It was something that had gotten spawned along the way, and now I can't give you the information on. So I'm a little disappointed, and I apologize. But there's a really cool polymorph for your hex out there, for your shamans. Okay, so you come down here. This is the black market area. Um, Fell chum. Once again, this is if you got a group party down here. It'll allow you to get fish to swim to the surface, so you can fish up sightless eyes. And then you have additional pattern increases here. Here's a cool one. Your spectral sight is tinted by the void, and you see enemies shrouded in shadow. So you can bet on demon hunters being able to see rogues. So that's going to be a big thing going on. Another one I found over here. Technique glyph of flashbang. For rogues, switch your smoke for a flashbang. So that sounded really cool. I'm sure a lot of people are looking to change that up as well. We haven't been able to see anything new being listed on the black market, so I can't see any of that right now. Um, yeah, and I think that takes you all the way through. So I hope this helps you. I hope you enjoyed the little sneak peek. You know, this is for you guys who aren't necessarily in the beta right now or can't handle the lag fest. But yeah, I wish you the best. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, take care.